Okay, and finally get to the third part of this, using your Raspberry Pi as a standalone device, Alexa device, and we're going to run the code. We'll authorize our device and use the sample app. So let's see how we do. We're back on the Pi now, or we will do. We're going to transfer, we just created a config JSON file, and we need to transfer that to our Pi. Now I always use WinSCP to do this, so we can just transfer this. This is my downloads file on the left-hand side, and this is this folder it needs to be transferred to: SDK folder, SDK source, AVS device, tools install. So I'll drag that over here, add it there, and rename it, because I've obviously downloaded a few config files, to config.json, and job done. Okay, now the next thing we need to do is make up a backup file of this Alexa client SDK config JSON. This is found in the integration folder, and for this case I've got the VNC set up, and I've moved into the integration folder here. If you do a list, you'll see that there's the file there, and we can just copy the file by saying this. Step. Okay, so we've now got two of those files in here. Got that and the original in there. Was I too quick there? So we've got the original one and a backup. Well, the original one saved as a backup. My cat appears to have joined me. What we need to do now is we need to run the gen config file, and this is in this install folder. So we'll just move to that directory. We're in the install folder now, and we're going to run this gen config shell file. So I'll copy these commands. And paste them into VNC, and seems to have done it. You should get a completed generation message. Did I get a completed generation message? Completed generation of config file. Excellent. Now, first time you run the app, you have to authorize your Pi. So we'll copy these, write this code in. I don't know what it does, but change the build. Copy those, paste those. Right. Now this is where it checks for authorization and it scrolls. So if you do Control S to stop the scrolling, you can then go back. You can see there's a not authorized. Somewhere here it says you have to go to a website, go to this website, and enter the code, this code here. So that's, damn, sorry, I did a Control C. We'll just try those commands again. Find the website. Let's find the website first, amazon.com/US code. And I've got to log in, so I'll just pause while I log in. logged in, so I've now got to register our device by typing the number that's in it. It comes up on the screen, and we have to put in AYWFAZ. Okay, and we get this error message saying you're registering a device that's not been tested. That's okay. We know that, and we can continue and allow Raspberry Pi 4 would like to access, and we get registration complete. Brilliant. So that's, is that what I say in my notes? Yeah, get a warning and you get registration complete. Okay, now on the Pi, I seem to have stopped my notes here. I'll need to finish those, but we can now look on our Pi. Sorry, on our Pi, and I do Control Q. Let it go, carry on until, and it's running away quite happily. And to talk to Pi, I checked the microphone and speakers earlier on. It wasn't very loud, but we'll just see what happens if we press T and enter. Say, what's the temperature?
Right now, it's -2 degrees Celsius. Today, expect a high of 2 degrees.
Can be a cold day. T return. Tell me a joke. Tell me a joke.
Did you hear about the family that went on safari? They saw a giraffe and a meerkat, and that's the long and the short of it.
Alexa's jokes aren't very good. So there we are. We got it running. We've got an Alexa device running on our Raspberry Pi. I hope you found that useful and wish you all the best of luck if you do try it.